Wait. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best, and in today's video, bring you some more Celestial Guardians pack openings today, doing Lunala, because yesterday in my last video we did Solgaleo, and again, I apologize for being very late to these pack openings. Like I said, I know all the other creators are like ahead in what they're doing right now in terms of content for this set, but as I said in my last video, I was actually gone. I was away out of town on the other side of the country for one of my best friend's weddings. And yeah, but anyway, that being said, we had some pretty good pulls in our last video, I would say. We got multiple immersive rares, shinies, EXs, 2 stars, even though 4 out of the like 6 shinies I got was Machamp EX, which might have been the one I'd want the least out of everything, but you know, anyway, there's some really cool cards in Celestial Guardians, and we opened up like 100 plus Solgaleo packs, so now it's time for the Lunala set, which honestly, looking at it, probably has more cards that I'm interested in. So like Alolan Vulpix is gorgeous. Of course, the Lunala, the Decidueye is really cool. I guess I can't say for sure which one has my favorites yet. I still have to go through and see. But yeah, so we got 650 pack points already. Wow. Anyway, I bought a little bit more Poké Gold, so let's just go ahead and jump right into things. I tend to yap in these videos, and my pack openings take a lot longer than some other creators. Hopefully, I don't mind too much, but you know. Anywho, 10 off the rip. Let's see if we can get some. Oh, let's see if we can get some in this first 10. Let's see if we can get some in this first 10. So, oh, okay, so this is a different Oricorio. This is a fire type one compared to the other one. So discard a random energy from both active Pokemon. From both, so you and your opponent. And it's 2 energy for 40 damage, okay. Shuppet, Pick a Peck, Execute, Poison Barb. If the Pokemon, sorry. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is your active Pokemon and it's damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, the attacking Pokemon is now poison. Okay, so comparable, I guess, to like a Rocky Helmet or a Druddigon, but instead of damage, it's poison. So it's something that, you know, is going to continue to happen over time. Okay, interesting. Skitty, Rockruff. Okay, this is new. Signs of Evolution. Put a random card that evolves from Rockruff from your deck into your hand. Poison Barb again. There's that beautiful Alolan Vulpix. Call forth cold. Take a water energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. Okay. Lurantis, we've seen that plenty of times already. Mimikyu, that's a new one. Shadow hits for 60 damage, 1 psychic, 1 colorless. This attack also does 20 damage to one of your Pokemon. Don't like that too much. Trumbeak, Alolan Raticate, Scrounge, and Scarf for 50. 2 dark energy, 50 damage. Discard a random item from your opponent's hand. I mean, that's cool, I guess, but if they don't have any items, then the Rattata to accompany it as well. Ooh, and shiny Gengar. So 50 damage for 1 energy bother. Your opponent can't use any supporter cards from their hand during the next turn. It's okay. Doesn't blow me away off my initial impression. Only 130 HP. It's also stage 2. Granted, obviously stage 2s get a buff, so it's not as bad now because of, you know, cards that we've gotten in this set, not the least of which being Rare Candy, but, you know. Toxapex, looks like we got something going on here in the background. Spike Cannon, flip 4 coins. This attack does 20 damage for each head, so potential 80 damage with 4 coin flips. You know, another Toxapex. Maractus, which I just saw for the first time in my current playthrough that I'm doing of Pokemon White, and I think, okay, for a second I thought I yanked my charger out of the outlet. I heard it. Anyway. Hey, we get the Haunter to go along with the Gengar. Okay. Can we get the Ghastly? Can we get the Ghastly to complete the set? Ilima? I'm assuming, yeah, right? Ilima. Put one of your colorless Pokemon that has damage on it into your hand. Is that colorless, or is it just saying like of any? Well, no, it would just say one of your Pokemon, but it has to be colorless. Wishy-Washy. Put 1 random Wishy-Washy or Wishy-Washy EX from your deck onto your bench. 30 HP is crazy low. Cosmog, Maractus, Turtonator. Okay, hold up. This is another crazy 1-star card. It doesn't beat what was it, Dempa, I think, from the Solgaleo set, in my opinion, but this is also really sick. Fire Spin, 90 damage for 3 energy, 2 fire, 1 colorless. Discard a fire energy from this Pokemon. It's not too bad, not too crazy, but not too bad. Could be a fun one. Maractus, Rockruff, Poplio, that's new. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep, so it's got Sing, Garbodor, Excadrill, Salandit, Grubbin, Alolan Diglett. Oh yeah! Run it up! We'll gladly take that. Getting the 2-star Rainbow Red Decidueye. Let's go! Let's go! I'm not gonna lie, some of my favorite decks in this game right now are actually grass decks, and so they're adding even more cool grass type Pokemon. So I just, you know what I'm saying, 170 HP, stage 2. We know the buff stage 2s get with this set. Pierce the Pain. So for 2 colors energy, so any energy, this attack does 100 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon that has damage on it. And then Razor Leaf, 80 damage for 2 grass energy. Huh. That's fire. And we get the Dark Tricks, you know what I'm saying? Go along with it. Lunatone, this one's new. Moon Press, 50 damage, 2 energy. Salazzle, Skitty, Garbodor, Brionne. Wave Splash, 30 damage, whatever. Hariyama, we've seen this. Heliolisk, Pyukumuku. So Innards Out. Interesting name for the ability. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, do 50 damage to the attacking Pokemon. Okay. I mean, considering it's only got 60 HP, it only does 20 itself. It's like nothing super crazy, but you know. Alolan Sandshrew, 60 HP. Have we seen this already? Escavalier. Maractus, Girder. This is new. Strength, 40 damage, 2 energy. Helioptile, Timber. Nothing crazy there. And Cosmorn. Okay, that was a pretty good tempo, I would say, for our first one. I think we got multiple shinies in there. We got the 2-star Decidueye. Lots of new cards, obviously. Oops, didn't mean to click that. Yeah, we got shiny Gengar. We got shiny Haunter. Got the cool Turtonator card. And then we got the 2-star Rainbow Rare Decidueye EX. Nice. I'm actually getting 2 stars at a pretty decent clip right now. Usually, you know, those 2 stars are like the hardest ones to get your hands on. So getting a lot of those early on is very, very nice. Let's go ahead. All right, 114 out of 155. Hopefully we can actually finish off the set. Well, no, because I think, yeah, because we didn't even get Incineroar. So there's definitely still cards in the Solgaleo set or in the Solgaleo pack that we don't have yet. So probably won't be collecting everything that we need in this video unless I manage to get everything that you can get from Lunala. I guess I could pull it up and see which cards are on which packs, but maybe I'll do that towards the end, if at all, in this video. Once we start getting down to multiple rainbows popping off. Once we start getting down to the nitty gritty of the last few cards I need to complete the set. Card tricks: Wishy-Washy, Bayonet, Timber, Arcanine, Carablast, Girder, Makuhita. I've seen all this before. Show me the new stuff. Show me the new stuff. Toucannon. I'm not gonna lie, seeing Toucannon over and over making your boy crave a bowl of Fruit Loops. Cosmo, Pick a Peck, Surskit, and we got Turtonator. I was hoping there's gonna be another 2-star back there, but that's fine. That's fine. We got multiple rainbows in it, so we know we got some more good stuff coming. Orangaroo, Primate's Trap, 40 damage to colors during your opponent's next turn. Attacks used by the defending Pokemon costs 1 energy more, and its retreat cost is 1 more. Okay. Pick a Peck, Mimikyu, and Pyukumuku, Charge-a-Bug, Vice Grip. Okay. Nothing crazy there. Shuppet, Cosmom, Salandit, Heliolisk, Tauros, Big Malasada, Execute, Rattata, Grubbin. You know, I'm gonna keep it a stack. Muck and Grimer, not exactly 2 of the coolest looking or like 2 of the prettiest Pokemon, right? Not too many people looking at those Pokemon and calling Muck cute, right? I didn't really think you could make Muck any uglier than he already is, but somehow with the Alolan form, they managed to do it. So, round of applause, because frankly, I'm impressed. 160 HP, it's a stage 1, obviously. Chemical Panic, so 80 damage for 2 dark energy and 1 colorless. 1 special condition from this is also the longest, effect or description I think I've seen for any move in this game so far. We damn near entering Yu-Gi-Oh territory. We got more than 1 sentence. 1 special condition from among Sleep, Burn, Confuse, Paralyze, and Poison is chosen at random, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now affected by that special condition. Any special conditions already affecting that Pokemon will not be chosen, so it's actually only 2 sentences, but okay, so I guess I also see why we got, I forget which card it was, we got an item that heals like these status effects or whatever it was, right? And I think certain Pokemon had an ability, something along those lines, if I remember correct. Jangmo-o Headbutt, 20 damage. I'm assuming this thing evolves, and I don't know if I've already seen the other Pokemon. This is a Dragon type. We saw other Dragon type cards, but again, so I feel like I feel like a bit of a fraud sometimes in these videos, because as much as I love Pokemon, like I'm a big Pokemon fan, but I feel like less of a fan because there's so many generations that I missed out on, right? Because I never owned a Nintendo DS, so there's certain games I just never got to play. I don't know, we live in a day and age where like you can emulate and a lot of stuff like that, but I'm just such a like believer in like collecting physically and enjoying. Like I said, I'm literally playing on a Nintendo DS Lite to play through gens 4 and 5 and stuff right now, right? So it's like there's certain Pokemon who like I've never seen or heard of before, just because I missed those generations. So there's a big gap like in my Pokemon knowledge and experience. Like I'm working on that now, and it's just like, man, what you mean you don't know Tapu Lele? That Tapu Lele is the GOAT. You ain't never, come on, bro. You wasn't there watching season 6. Like, I wasn't. I really wasn't. Anyway, Energy Arrow. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each energy attached to that Pokemon. You know, Lurantis. Diglett, Trumbeak, Togedemaru. Oh wait, I went too fast past it, and this is Turtonator. This is the regular Hollow version. Stuffle. Okay, this is new. Hammer in 60 damage for 3 colorless energy. There's also Beware, right? I think there's actually, is it 1-star or is it 2-star Beware? I think is it a 1-star card or is it 2-star? I don't remember, but I know Beware is in this set. Well, obviously, right? Because we got that, right? Flickering Light, 50 damage, flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon can attack during opponent's next turn. I can see that being useful. Growlithe, Mimikyu, and Guzma. Discard all Pokemon tool cards attached to each of your opponent's Pokemon. This seems pretty powerful, actually. I didn't know about this card. Discarding your opponent's Pokemon tools. That's really good, because that's, I mean, like almost every deck at this point, right, has Pokemon tools of some format or some kind in it. So this could be pretty useful. Now, is that like game changing? I don't know, but you know, also that 10 pack wasn't nearly as good as our first one, but the first one was so good, I guess I can't complain too much. We did get some new cards in here, so that's cool if nothing else. I guess y'all want to put some money on it? How much you want to bet I get the immersive Guzma, right? Because I think he's also got an immersive rare, right? I feel pretty confident that if nothing else, I'll be pulling that in this video, because as y'all know, the immersive rares, they stick to me like glue. 140 different cards registered, 123 out of 155, making really good progress. Making some really good progress here. Boom. I love that sound. I don't know about y'all, but it just like does something to my brain. You know, for as many rainbows and everything as we got, and I expected there to be a bit more. That being said, I heard no sound effects, I saw no rainbows. And then this is gonna have all the good stuff, right? Or maybe not, who knows? Alolan Grimer, yeah, you're kind of hard to look at, I'm not gonna lie to you, Genki. Oh, Passimian! So, Offload Pass. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, move all fighting energy from this Pokemon to one of your benched Pokemon. I mean, that would be a useful ability like on a lot of Pokemon, but with this one, I mean, he's a basic, right? So he's not like a stage 1 or stage 2. But he only requires you to have 2 energy in order to perform his attack. And that can make a lot of difference. You know, being able to move 2 energy straight to one of your bench Pokemon when he gets knocked out, it seems strong for sure. But you're probably never going to have more than 2, which, I mean, just in general, being able to move 2 energy from one, and like fighting types, they don't really have any form of energy acceleration really compared to like some of the other decks. I mean, I guess at best you have Dawn, which isn't really acceleration, but you know what I mean? Like a lot of the other decks have stuff like a Misty, or you know, you have like Leafeon being able to generate energy, or like Psychic types able to generate energy. You don't really have that, I don't think, with fighting types, do you? So this is the closest thing. Is there? I think this is the closest thing you have. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's welcome. I do think fighting type is like, it kind of feels like it's falling behind some of the other typings. Maybe that's just me. You guys could disagree. Let me know how you feel. But while there is some good fighting type stuff in the game, I do feel like it's one of the weaker types compared to like water and grass and psychic right now and dark. Salazzle, Jangmo, Marini, okay. An adorable little card. Pierce, 20 damage, 70 HP, okay. Girder. Poison Barb, Maractus, Drillbur, Delcatty. Getting a lot of Maractus cards. Drillbur, Grumpig, another Passimian EX. Okay, we got 2 of those now. Salazzle, Chargebug, Maractus, Shuppet, Kiawe. So choose one of your Alolan Marowak or Turnier. Oh, right. this has Marowak, so it has like that really cool Cubone 1-star. I want that card a lot just because I love the artwork on it. Choose one of your Alolan, Marowak, or Turtonator. Take 2 fire energy from your energy zone and attach it to that Pokemon your turn ends. See, like, even and fire already had it, you know what I'm saying? Because you have stuff like Moltres and actually is Moltres the only thing that like generates energy? But even still, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I guess it's specific for, you know, you have to be running Marowak or Turtonator, which how, you know, meta will those cards be? Probably not very, but you know, Cubone, Bone, Litten, Alolan Eradicate, Dugtrio, and Sandslash. Rowlet, okay, skill dives that attack does 10 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Morlo, Cavalier, another Rowlet. Ace Rolla, okay, new trainer card. Choose one of your Palisand or Mimikyu that has damage on it and move 40 of its damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. And then we've got Shuppet, Mimikyu, Charjabug, Bonnet, and Decidueye EX. It's funny that we got the 2-star before the regular one, but glad to have the regular one as well. Obviously the same moveset as before, but just the regular EX version of the card. And we end off with something strong here. Trumbeak, Heliolisk, Pyukumuku, Shiinotic, and no, Alolan Marowak. This is a cool card though. Burning Boomerang, so 70 damage plus 3 damage, 2 fire, 1 colors. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 70 damage for each heads. If at least one of them is heads, your active Pokemon is now burned. So similar-ish, I guess, to the old Marowak EX, right, where it's Boomerang, and I think it's like 80 damage per heads or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. I never really played Marowak that much. But like you flip 2 coins and it can do 80 damage or something like that. And, or is it 40 damage per heads? Or is it 50? I don't remember. I never really played with the Marowak EX very much, so I really can't remember off the top of my head. But that one was about the same, maybe a little bit better than the previous 10 pool. Was that 18K? I think that was 18K. Indeed, it was 18,000 cards collected. My goodness. I know some of you guys out there don't spend nearly as much money as I do on this game. You're doing it the right way. Don't be like me. Be better. But wow, that's a lot of cards. What is the most y'all have seen somebody? I know there are creators out there who like max spend like on a damn near daily basis that have like way more than I do. What is the most y'all have seen anybody have in their collection? The most I think I've seen is probably my homie Afro, because he's been over 20K I think for a while now, like even before this set came out. So yeah, you know, not to put him on blast, but I'm gonna put him on blast. Also, what was that, 134 to 155 I think that we're at right now? All right, 10 more going down. Let's get it. Okay, I heard the sound effect go off once, but once again, no rainbows. At the Tapu, Makuhita, Shuppet. Hey, there's that. Did I say Cubone before? It was Marowak. Alolan Marowak. This is the card I was talking about earlier. Excuse me. I just love the illustration before. Like I said, they've been going crazy with the 1-stars in these sets lately. Rattata, Charjabug again, Cubone, Blast, Trubbish, Pick-a-Peck. Okay, this is really cool. I like this one a lot as well. I don't really know if I'll be using Pick-a-Peck very much in any deck. Probably not, but I like it. Ooh. Heard something. Stuffle, Makuhita, Fomantis. This is another Pick-a-Peck. You know, that's cool. Whatever. Poison Barb. Is that like a toxic Nicki Minaj fan? Oh, I'm sorry. That was a terrible joke. Don't look at me. Execute Oricorio. How many Oricorios are there? Okay, this one's a psychic one. Spiteful. Is there one for just like every type? Is it like evolutions? I guess not evolutions because this isn't evolving. It's just like more like I feel like there's another Pokemon that does something like that where there's just like one of like a bunch of different types, but maybe I'm making that up in my head, or maybe I'm thinking of this. Spiteful Dance, 20 damage. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out by damage from an attack as opposed to what? Oh, I guess like a Rocky Helmet or like a Dredagon or like an ability or something. From an attack during your opponent's last turn, this attack does 60 more damage. For 1 energy, that's not too bad. Growlithe, Vulpix, and Grumpig. Then we got Cubone, Trumbeak, Rattata, Garbodor, and Cosmon. Brucish, Dugtrio, Shiinotic, Stuffle, another Tapu. Oh, this is the regular hollow one though. Energy Arrow, this attack does 20 damage when your opponent's Pokemon for each energy attached to that Pokemon. Then Stuffle, Execute, Morlo, Rare Candy. We actually don't have too many of those. I think that's only the second one that we've gotten, so we were actually, missing out. Another Decidueye EX. Welcome to the party. Execute, Doug Trio, Guzma. Surprised we haven't seen the immersive rare Guzma yet. I will genuinely be shocked if this video ends and I don't have the immersive rare Guzma, just because I feel like, you know, I get so many immersive rares when I do these videos. But I won't be mad at it either. Just makes the chase that much more fun. Also, that's another slew of new cards added to the sets. We're making pretty good progress. What are we at now? 137. Okay. The only thing that sucks, by the way, about doing these pack openings like right when the reset happens. So, like, I'm recording this video at like 2:30 in the morning my time, right, on East Coast time. I think reset happens at 2 a.m. Is that at some point, like tomorrow, or like later today, technically, right? I'm gonna have that itch to summon and rip open some packs, and I'm not gonna be able to because it's gonna be like, you've hit your Poke Gold limit for the day, which I guess I always have my free packs. But honestly, what I've been doing right now is because I have the premium pass, and then I think, well, how do you get? I don't even remember. How do you get the other two? Is it just you just get 2 free daily packs like no matter what when you play this game? I think it is, right? And you get an extra 2 if you have the premium pass or whatever. I'm spending my, I guess, 4 free daily packs on Shining Revelry right now, just because I didn't get the Crown Rare Pokeball, and I'm still hunting for that. And if I don't end up pulling it, I want to have enough pack points to just craft it. Picavolt, this is new. So during your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards from your hand. 70 damage for 2 energy, 140 HP stage 2. Okay. But yeah, I'm actually spending my free packs right now on Shining Revelry still, just because I have every crown rare in the game except that one. So now I feel like I have to have it just because I have all of them. But what that also means is that I'm gonna, ooh, the shiny Squirtle, let's go. I need the shiny Blastoise. I need the whole set. I need it. I don't know if I've ever said this before, but my favorite of the original 3 Gen 1 starters is Blastoise, like by far. Venusaur, obviously my least favorite. Charizard is cool. I do think Charizard is probably the most overrated Pokemon of all time, but that's just me. But yeah, I love Blastoise. I don't think Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise have particularly cool shinies, but if we out here shiny hunt, you know what I'm saying, I gotta have a set for my dog. But anyway, yeah, so what that means is, like, if I'm spending my free packs on an older set, that means that I'm just like, I have that fewer packs I'm opening of the current set, which means that I'm acquiring that many less pack points in order to use those to craft stuff from this set. Fishing Net, this is the first time getting this. Put a random basic water Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand. And the Marowak EX shiny card. Okay. I damn near forgot you could get shinies in this set after these last few 10 pulls because I wasn't getting them. And I'm not gonna lie, is there any, in my opinion, the worst shinies are definitely all the ones where like their shiny is green, which is a decent amount of them actually, unfortunately. Yeah, I think all the worst shinies are like all the green ones. So like Marowak or Machamp, and I think even Blastoise, like, or is it Squirtle, like his shell is just green, or like Jigglypuff where her eyes are like a different shade of green or something like that. I think like those are the lamest ones. So you know, getting the shiny is cool and all, and obviously I want to collect them all, but this don't really move me the same way like the Charizard do, or like getting like even getting stuff like shiny Gyarados is gonna be hype whenever they add that. Or what are some other like really cool shinies, like a shiny Dratini and Dragonair, even though shiny Dragonite is honestly an abomination and an affront to mankind, if I may. But 140 out of 155. You know, unfortunately as well, one of my favorite Pokemon, obviously, like I love Eevee and Evolutions, y'all know that. Love Espeon. I love Espeon to death. Oh, Espeon shiny sucks. Oh, but shiny Umbreon with the blue rings, pretty fire. But they don't want to really, I was gonna say they don't want to give me no Evolution love. That's not true. They've given us Evolution love because we got like Glaceon and Leafeon and stuff. But I'm waiting. They won't give me Johto. I'm waiting on Umbreon and Espeon and a Johto set, bro. Anyway, Marini, Lunatone, Marini, another Pissimian. Heard that sound effect go off, and we got the shiny background for Mantis, and it's just for the Alolan Marowak, which I ain't mad at. I ain't mad at that. Rowlet, Surskit. I was hoping for something else in the back, but not quite. Guzma, Pyukumuku versus Schlitten. Acerola. Let the sound effect go off again. Background shifting colors. And we got Minior. Star Drop. This attack does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for 2 damage. That's pretty underwhelming. Yeah, this attack does 40 damage to one of your... It's really weird because, like, why is this... Oh, I guess because you can choose... You can choose whether this is one of those cards where you can choose some their active Pokemon or their bench Pokemon, I guess, right? Yeah, I guess that's what that means. I was trying to think, like, like, what's special about this? Stuffle, Excadrill, Growlithe, Cosmo. Drumbeak, Decidueye. I think that's our 3rd one already of the EX, and our 4th one altogether if you include the 2-star that we got. Poison Barb, Grubbin, Diglett, Morolo, Acerola. Shifting colors. Show me something good. Talk to me. Show me a 2-star back there. Hey, the Alolan Vulpix. I forgot. You know, we didn't even have this yet. And yeah, you were able to attach the water energy. Cool. Wishy-Washy, Bruxish, Brionne, Skitty, another Brionne. Mantis, Diglett, Cosmo, Banette, and last pack Magic. Kind of, sort of, but not really. Honestly, could have kept that. Would have damn near almost got nothing at all. Said another one of these, but it's fine. All right. That's cool, I guess. We got a couple of EXs in this one. A couple of 1-stars. At least got something new. Well, a few things new. A few things we got new, so. Not too bad. Not too bad at that after all. Oh, I didn't actually look at this card before we accidentally clicked past it. So, Kamo, Clanging Scale. So it's a lightning or electric and fighting energy requirement for a dragon type. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes plus 30 damage from attacks. You know, I feel like these cards that have like these dual typings are still like, I don't want to say like unviable, but I wonder if and when we'll get something that like strengthens these up. I mean, there are certain cards where you're able to like play them, or like certain decks where you're able to play them. You know what I'm saying? I just don't, I don't think there's anything right now that makes these like super like consistent or like as viable as like other stuff right now. You know what I mean? Like this and Dragonite and other shit. But you know, it's cool, I guess. It's cool. Anyway. Now did we only get one new one that counted? I guess 141 out of 155. I think we were already at 140, right? All right, so we're at less than 15 cards left that we need altogether from this set just to have like everything in its basic form, right? Then we're just hunting the rares at that point, you know, 2-stars and whatnot, crowns and immersives and all that. Trubbish, Conkeldurr, this is new Guts. If this Pokemon would be knocked out by damage from an attack, flip a coin. If heads, this Pokemon is not knocked out and its remaining HP becomes 10. I mean, if you like to gamble, this could potentially be a very annoying card, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like you could just survive way longer than you're supposed to if you're just that lucky. Now, would you normally be that lucky? Probably not, but it probably really hype when you have that one game that you would have lost, but you just kept flipping heads and you were able to survive. Oh God, get me away from me. Get this thing away from me. Get this thing away from me, bro. Pyukumuku, I heard the sound effect, Dugtrio, Grumpig, Skitty, and another Minior. That's fine. Sound effect again, Timber, Spoink, Dartrix, and okay, the 1-star Pyukumuku, which we didn't have yet, but we already know what this does. Poplio, Mimikyu, yeah. Hey, shiny Exeggutor. Okay, not the shiny I was looking for, but you know, I'll take all the shinies I can get because I want to collect them all. And for 4 damage, 20 damage each Pokemon. Oh yeah, we see this already, right? Rowlet, Sableye, Growlithe, Rockruff. I mean, they really want me to have Exeggutor, I guess. Okay. You know, Tropical Swing, 40 plus damage from the coin. If heads, this attack does 40 more damage, so 84 energy, shiny, you know what I'm saying? So, I was looking for Blastoise, but beggars can't be choosers. Lycanroc, Bloodfang, 50 damage, 2 fighting energy. If your opponent's active Pokemon has more remaining HP than this Pokemon, this attack does 50 more, and it only has 100 HP to begin with. So, I mean, you're probably regularly be doing 100. I guess he's actually being decent. And he throw Lucario behind it, you know what I'm saying? Oricorio, Bruxish, Wishy-Washy, Drillbur, Arcanine, Litten, excuse me, Growlithe, Garbodor, Litten, and Guzma. Okay, I definitely feel like we were a lot luckier. I mean, we've gotten some decent stuff, but I feel like we were luckier just in terms of getting, well, yeah, no, because we had multiple 2-stars and we got a ton of shinies, even if 4 out of like 6 of them were the Machamp. But I think we had better luck with the Solgaleo packs than we're having right now with the Lunala packs. Not too bad though. We still have plenty more to open, I think, right? Yeah, we still got quite a few here to open. I think that's another 30 or 40. At least. Let's go ahead and let her yeah, you see that? Let her third time's a charm. Let her rip. Okay, there we go. Some rainbow, some sound effects. Arcanine, Bannet, Cubone, Litten, Lima, Alolan Sandslash, such a cool card. Drumbeak, Bannet, Grubbin, Girder. You just like me for I be grubbing too. Girder, Poplio, Drillbur, Tapu Fini. Is this new? I don't think we've seen this one. Yeah, this one's new. So Spiral Drain, 100 HP, basic, 60 damage, 2 water energy, 1 colorless. Deal 20 damage from this Pokemon. Okay, so I mean, not amazing, but Alolan Grimer. It's a water type though, and we already know that water has like a ton of healing with Irida, with potions, with, you know what I'm saying? Sludge Toss. Yeah, we've seen this. Poplio, Vulpix, Girder, Turtonator. Big Malasada, Mantis, Togedemaru, Trumbeak, Escavalier. What else are we missing from this set so far, other than like the alternate rare stuff? Hold on. Get this muck away from me. Pick Trubbish, Trumbeak. Okay, another shiny. It's another Haunter. Looking for the ones that I ain't got, but you know. Wishy-Washy, Cosmo, Grimer, Togedemaru, Raticates. Pack number 9. We got anything good in here? No, we do not. Last pack. Hey! Wait. Could this be a God pack? First card in it is a 2-star Rainbow Rare? Okay, so for those of y'all who've been watching and keeping up, y'all know I had my first ever God pack after like 10, 12, 15,000 cards. I finally got one, right? And it was the worst God pack I've ever seen. It was like 3 1-star cards. What set was that? Was it Triumphant Light? Was it? I don't remember, but it was whatever one had the 1-star Sudowoodo, right? It was like 2 or 3 Sudowoodos, like 2 cards I already had, and then like 1 new card that wasn't even like that crazy, right? I think it was like a 2-star trainer card or something, right? So like I damn near don't even want to count it, but I've only ever had 1 God pack and it sucked. For this pack, to start, I think this is pack number 10 too, to start off with the 2-star Rainbow Rare Lunala EX. Could this be a God pack? Talk to me. Talk to me. Show me something. Show me something. No, it's not. It's not, but I'll gladly take the 2-star Rainbow Rare. I'll gladly take the 2-star Rainbow Rare. Once during your turn, you may move all second energy from one of your bench second Pokemon to your active Pokemon, and then Lunar Blast for 100 damage, 3 energy, 180 HP. It is the stage 2. And yeah, I just, damn, I mean, of course, duh, right? But I was really hoping that was going to be a God pack, man. Because, I mean, just off the strength of that 1 card alone, that would have been like, that would have probably made it better than the God pack that I got before. Even if the other stuff wasn't like super crazy, right? Man, I feel like one day I'll get a good God pack. A real one, you know what I'm saying? I got the demigod pack last time. All right, so that's a few more cards out. We got 177 out of 239, so we still got a decent ways to go, but we're still missing 12 more cards from like the base of the set, if that makes sense. Yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. Man, I was really hoping. All right, Helioptile, Salazzle, Trubbish, Hariyama, Garbodor. We're gonna speed through these a little bit. I think we're nearing the end. I swore I was gonna make this video shorter than the first one, and here we are. I'm looking at my recording. We're already at 34 minutes. Timber, Rare Candy, Big Malasada, Garbodor. I mean, do y'all mind? I mean, because I know not everyone's summer videos be as long as mine. I don't know. I guess they just rush through it and just only care if like they, you know, get something like particularly cool or not. But I be yapping, I guess. Yo, get this card away from me, bro. I've had enough. It's like 6, 7 of these things. I don't want to see muck ever again, bro. I'm cool off the Pessimians too. I'm not gonna lie. It's cards I ain't got yet. Y'all giving me the same ones over and over. Like, damn, bro, can I at least get the joints I ain't got yet? Oh, well, there was a Minior that we hadn't pulled yet. So that's a new one to the set. Hey, wait, I didn't even know there was an Absol card. I love Absol. Absol's another Pokemon that's probably like in my top 10 favorites all time. Unseen Claw. I might have to throw this in a deck just cause I just love this Pokemon so much. Unseen Claw, so it's 1 colorless, 1 dark energy, 20 plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition, this is active 60 more damage. That's not really that great, but it's Absol, so I might try to throw it in something just for the fun of it. Girder, Salazzle, Trumbeak, Morlo, and Lapras. This cool Lapras card. That was a weak pack. That was a weak pack, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Lunala is not treating me nearly as well, I feel like, as also this is like a 5th or 6th Decidueye already as well. I don't feel like I'm getting as much luck with Lunala as I did with Solgaleo. I don't know. I definitely like Solgaleo more as a Pokemon, even though Lunala fits my aesthetic more. Just in terms of like the nighttime vibes and the moon and the stars and everything like that. All right, but 144 out of 155, so 11 more cards to go. I don't know how many more like 10 pulls we can do. I think it should be like 1 or 2 more, including this one. All right, let it rip. I said let it rip. I said let it rip. Oh my God, please. All right, we got Dugtrio, Jangmo, yeah. We're gonna speed through this, see if we get anything cool. Nothing so far, but I believe. Do you believe? Because I believe. Okay, that was new. We actually did not have the mid-evo for that Pokemon. We just got it for the first time. There's another one to the set. Primarina as well. We didn't have that yet. So Melodious Healing. Once during your turn, you may heal 30 damage from each of your... Wow, it's just water. They just keep adding more and more healing to this game. This is crazy. Nothing. Durskid, Minior, Grimer, Rowlet, Tapu. Minion, Drillbur. So what did I say in the last video? Like once you pull a card for the first time, it don't matter how long you could have pulled 10 packs, 30 packs, 50 packs and not gotten a card. Once you get it once, it's about to show up 7 more times right away. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? I knew this video was not gonna end without me pulling the immersive rare Guzma. It's just impossible. Like it just wasn't possible. That's not how things go around here. I knew. I kind of forgot, but I knew. I kind of even forgot about him, to be honest, but I knew. I knew. It was never a doubt in my mind. It was never a doubt in my mind. I think I like Lily's more, to be honest, but this one's pretty cool too. But now we got the immersive rare Guzma. I think we pulled 2 Lilies, right? What was funny is in the Solgaleo video is that we pulled 2 Lilies, 2 immersive Lilies before we even got the regular Lily. How that happened. Now, last pack, Wishy-Washy Hariyama from Mantis, Pick-a-Peck, Lapras. Do we have 1 more multi to go? I honestly wouldn't mind going out on that. We got the immersive rare, so it wouldn't be a bad way to end the video if that was the case. We also got a few new cards in the set. And then in my next pack opening video, whenever that is, I'll probably do like, you know, half on Solgaleo and the other half on Lunala. Okay, yeah, so that put us at 147 out of 155. So 8 more cards left. I don't know which ones are missing from which set, but okay, we still got another one to go. I don't know how many more after this, but let's even go on an even higher note. If I could get shiny Blastoise, if I could get 2 stars of the trainer cards, you know what I'm saying, that I don't have, that'd be nice. Any of that would work. Oh, we got the Alola Ninetales. That was another card we were missing. Going a little bit too fast, skipping over stuff when it's new. Stuffle, Grumpig, Popplio, Sandshrew, Hariyama, Kyukumuku. There's something back here. Is it something good? Show me a 2-star. Hey, it is a 2-star rainbow rare, but it's another copy of Lunala, which I didn't need, but I'll gladly take. You know, by the way, so when I was doing like off camera, just like free daily packs for Shining Revelry, just trying to build my pack points back up and like pull hopefully like the Crown Rare Pokeball or whatever, I've gotten multiple 2-star Barbaros. Like I've gotten like a 2-star, I feel like 3 or 4 times, like in the last week or so. Like maybe like the last couple weeks really. from my free packs. Hey, this is new. I like that a lot. I don't know what it is. Something about this makes me think of Hollow Knight. And it's been fucking Bibero like every time. Excadrill. Big, yeah. Hey, shiny Execute to go along with the Executor that we had. All right, cool. It's a pretty good 10 pull to go. I don't know if this is the last one. Got some good stuff in it, even if the Lunala wasn't new. Big Malasada, never the little one. And Lapras, okay. Yeah, pretty good back-to-back 10 pulls. What does this Ninetales do? We skip right past it. So Blizzard, 60 damage for 3 water energy, which is a bit steep, 110 HP. It's stage 1, obviously. This attack also does 20 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Well, being able to attack the bench is always good, but I'm not really moved by that card as pretty as it is. What are we at now? 148, 149, something like that? 148, yeah, so 148. With multiple shinies, we're at 185 in total out of the set. All right, do we have another one to go? We do have another one to go. Okay. I thought that last one was going to be the last one, but turns out I can't count. Or really, I just wasn't keeping track, but you know. Okay, we got one rainbow in there. Right, you know, maybe I should just tap to hold just to speed this up even more. I really don't know if y'all care though, like that my pack opening videos take as long as they do. I don't be trying to like drag them out, but I feel like I'd be dragging them out because I look down at my timer and it's like, bro, you've been recording for almost an hour. But if y'all don't mind, then I can just keep it lackadaisical, you know what I'm saying? I can keep the vibes laid back and just keep doing my thing like I be doing, but some people don't care to sit there for that long through this. They just want to see it. Not that. They don't want to see that. They don't want to see that ugly mug. I tell you that. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Anyway, this is gonna be the last 10 pull we can do, and it's the weakest one that we've had in like the last 3. Oh, don't do me like that. Why is it like this? See, and now because what the game want me to do, just like last time. Oh, how about you go grind up some hourglasses? You can't go out on that one. You gotta. I should have just ended on the last one just cause, but man, weak ass 10 pack. Come on, tell me I got one more. Tell me I got one more. Tell me I got it. I already spent on my shop tickets and stuff too. I mean, not on I cleared out the shop, so I'm not allowed. I knew it. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, bro. Let me see what I can do. All right, well, I accepted all my reward submissions and stuff and spent my shop tickets on the remaining hourglasses, but all I could get together was 33 of them things, which is not enough for a 10 pull. And I think instead of just spending them on singles, I'ma just cut my losses and end it there and just say that's the end of this video. So I'll be back again soon with more, and I'll try to bring you guys some ranked gameplay and everything as well. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you can stay tuned for all this content that I'm bringing you. With all being said, that's pretty much all I have today. And remember, nothing can happen to you when the bad. Later.